Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. This is episode 6 of Rome Total War and we are continuing the Grand or Imperial campaign as House of Julii. And let's begin with a strategic overview. So, we have managed to secure the northern Italy and the neighboring areas as well. And in last episode we conquered the Gaul capital of Alasia, which will function as our main base of operations in this area. The Gauls are attempting a counterattack, but our reinforcements should be able to handle it soon enough. And in the east, we have secured Greek, Macedon, and Greece, Macedon, and Thracia. And we have pushed to Asia Minor, where we vanquished the rest of the Greek cities. And at the moment we are gathering our strength against Pontus, as it seems the Brutii will attack those as well. So, the battle plan here is to gather strong enough army and push through Nicomedia, Sinope and Masaka, and thus weaken significantly the Pontus. I will let the Brutii take Tarsus. And after this has been secured, I think we will start to push further east against Armenia. I'm hoping that our alliance with Scythia will hold long enough, but in case it doesn't hold, we have rather strong garrisons in this area. And this will act as well as a staging area, as I think we will pretty soon launch an assault against the Dacians. Practically meaning this area here. And here we must ponder whether to fortify Narbo Martius so that we can block any Spanish advance and take the fight to the Britons. That would be kind of logical, because then we could unite the front here when we are fighting against the Dacians. Or the another option is to secure this northern border here. I think the Alasia shall be the anchor there, and then we would push southwards towards Spanish. The pros here are of course that these Spanish towns or cities are much richer than those in the north, and securing the whole area of modern Spain and Portugal will kind of give natural boundaries, making this area rather easy to defend. But I think we will push northward first. Then again, if I want to, or if our financial situation permits, I can train a fleet as well, or improve this fleet and build a new army to take Carthage. And actually I think that would be quite decent strategy. So I think we will open a third front soon enough. Or fourth. Let's see. But we need to be careful not to stretch our strength too thinly. And I think we can continue. Let's send some other troops for support. I think we can retrain those in Alasia. Let's combine some of the mercenaries. And and if we attack against the Britons, it's imperative to take this city as soon as possible, as it is in our back. And I think we have a turn. Okay, it seems the Pontus didn't wait for us to attack them, so we have rather good reason to attack them. And we got a new general, which is of course excellent. In Thessalonica, I think we will build public baths. In Patavium, I think a new temple will be in order. And in Sardis we have everything in order. So where did we get that new general? Well, I think we will find him eventually. But now let's take all the mercenaries at least. And actually let's combine the stacks here first. So we can have the defending units left here. And we can start to move northwards. And could we actually combine some of the units here? Yes, we don't need to keep only 6 of them. And then let's hire the mercenary stack. Okay, it seems Ankara will be under assault soon enough as well. And here, what kind of army they have? Shouldn't be too difficult. The city can hold out at least 7 turns. And if I remember correctly, we are building a supporting army here in Greece. So time to send it out as well. And I think another army can reinforce from here or attack directly Nicomedia. Okay, things are progressing well there. And what about our military forces? So we adopted, was it Tertius Aemilianus? Good, the general is found. And I think he will be sent to Armenia. Okay. It seems attacking that army isn't after all that simple. Let's bring some reinforcements. Let's hope they don't start rioting too badly there. And about opening that another front. So let's make at least 6 hastati. some velites, some horsemen, and actually let's hire some mercenaries as well. And I think Tertius will lead the army. And in Massilia, let's build some ships to support our fleet. So Angora is under siege. Sparta, we have arena. Let's train some more troops there. I think Tylis will benefit from stone walls. In Massilia, I think land clearance is okay. And in Alasia, okay, they are not rebelling. And let's build some walls as well. And then some troops. Okay.
Sir! Orders! Move out!
And Quintus Victor shall push northwards. Or rather take care of that hero first. Or general first. And then Bibius Vipsanianus shall become a governor in Alasia. And about these reinforcements, I think they can garrison Narbo Martius.
Imperator! Boarding! Out of move, sir!
Some additional mercenaries.
Sir! Orders! Forward! General! General! Onward! General! 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 March! No more move, sir! General! Orders! March! Onward! Onward! Imperator!
And our army is soon ready, I think. We shall build ships here as well.
Ready to sail! Yes, Captain! Move depleted,
And
sir!
about the eastern front,
Fleet ready!
I guess this army is ready
To sail!
to reinforce Pergamum.
Set sail! Leaving the army! All ashore!
And I guess this fleet will sail to Athens, as this will
Aye, Captain!
guard Pergamum.
Set sail!
I never get to pronounce that, or pronounce that city name correctly,
Depleted, sir!
it seems.
Sir!
And that army there is ready. And
General!
we are ready to move to reinforce
Attack! Out of move,
Angora.
sir! General! Imperator! Onward! Moves depleted, sir!
And let's see if our diplomat
I shall speak with
could be able to wreak some havoc. I don't think this army is big enough problem to spend 8,000 to bribing it.
at once.
Let's make an arena in Athens. ahead of the Scipii in our plans to conquer Carthage. Excellent. And here, okay, the enemy general has boarded a fleet. And this Vibius Vipsanianus is nearing Alasia. So Quintus Victor shall push northwards. I think we shall send this unit as well to be retrained in Alasia, and to replace it we will send one unit of Princeps. And this army is ready to move across the strait. And Nicomedia is under siege. I think we are able to capture it. And then I think these units will easily beat the Pontic army. And we got a new general, which is excellent once again. And we can send at least some of these troops to be retrained. And then we can have some fresh units as we push northwards. And let's see if we can relieve this city under siege. I think I can, well, it would be easier if they attacked us. Of course, the problem is that we have so much mercenaries that I don't think they will be able to hold that well after all. But let's see. We can blockade Carthage, as we will soon declare war against them. Some extra trade is not bad in Armenium. Thessalonica, I think we can, the public order is so hard, we can build forum there as well. And in Batavium, let's build academy. And in Massilia, I think we can build militia barracks. Okay, and ambushing enemy army there. Some naked fanatics. I think 2 hastati should be able to clear them. And a new general, not bad. So let's send the hastati back. And the general can have some mercenaries and go to guard Narbo Martius.
Sir, march! General! General! Engage the enemy! Besiege
Condate Redonum is under siege. By the way, we have quite cavalry heavy army there.
Aye, aye, Captain! Move
And
to
next turn
sir.
we can besiege Carthage.
Orders!
So what are these complaining here? Okay, I could build Legion barracks. I think that shall be the next thing to build here.
Sir! Prepare for battle!
And let's... okay, Heracles have quite nice reinforcements.
Orders!
But I think the Roman soldiers will prove superior to those of Pontus.
Units! On my order! Units! Units! Fire at will! Units!
Unfortunately, the map seems to not be favoring us. Let's try to flank them so that we could gain superior position. Yes, I think it should be possible. So the main army will march here, rather run. Okay, it seems the enemy is not striving to engage us. So we can push forward. Do they have some ranged units? I'm not certain. That unit maybe. Okay, one unit of Peltasts. Nonetheless, I think throwing the Pili will be beneficial for us. Even though my units will take some damage from those Peltasts. I think the battle plan is simple enough. We shall throw the Pili and then engage. Let's see what the enemy will do. With some luck, they are still trying to find their position. I think these can form a phalanx. Okay. The Thracian mercenaries are being weakened quite a lot. We should be able to push right through them. And then it's time to push forward. This eastern infantry should be very weak. I think the only real challenge are those hoplites. But then again, the world is full of surprises. So, the Equites can go around and try to take down the enemy peltasts. Okay.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
And the enemy general went down as well. And I think Nicomedia will be ours very soon.
Victory! Orders, march!
Time to join forces and assault.
Victory! This land is Roman!
And I think we shall build a temple for Jupiter here. In Sardis, I think, as well to Jupiter. And here the question is, should I attack? Then again, I have reinforcing army coming pretty soon. And with its help, I think we can easily beat both of these armies. So I think it's prudent to wait a bit.
Move out! Sir!
Okay. Two Gaulish armies. I don't think we want to fight unless necessary. But it seems to be necessary after all, so we will fight. Once again, we need to try to take down the first enemy army as quickly as possible before they have a possibility to link up
We face adversity!
with the second army.
Await my orders!
And to do that, we have a bit too few troops. Let's make 2 cavalry wings. And then
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men
let's
to
rush
fight.
forward somewhat. So if this cavalry could take down, for example, the enemy general, or at least those war dogs, it would be great. I think as the cavalry is doing pretty well behind the enemy lines, we shall bring our infantry to engage. And let's try to take down the enemy general.
General is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Okay,
Enemies show their true
first
virtue.
army is
They are
routing,
not soldiers, only frightened
and
rabbits
let's
running
prepare
from
for
our
the
men.
second one. It's for you, time to get out of there. Come on. Okay.
The enemies show their true virtue. They are not soldiers.
Okay, and the another enemy general is down, so this is only cleaning them out. Okay, it seems our first heroic victory. Excellent. And now let's see if we finally can capture this town. In Byzantium, I think we can... Let's retrain and upgrade our troops in Tylis. Let's improve the temple in Pergamum, Legion barracks in Alasia, paved roads to improve army movement in Sardis. I think we cannot build anything, and in Nicomedia also nothing. So time to move forward with this army. So, could we be able to beat these? I think we will try. But let's first besiege Carthage and block its port. And I think this cavalry will be more useful. Oh, there are some war elephants defending it. Let's try to auto-resolve the battle, but it might be that we need to fight it manually. Okay, some enemy cavalry units. Okay, another general. Good. We will need these. He can go to Narbo Martius, while this one can go to Lemonum. And here, let's see. We are building a stronger army here, and then it was sold, Dionysus. Unfortunately, we will get some reinforcements. I think we have so small number of infantry that can throw pili, so that the infantry will form one line. Then skirmishers will be behind them. And long range missile units on the back, and cavalry units will act as reserve, even though the reserve here is rather small. Are the enemies actually trying to engage us? That's a bit problematic. Unless we can take down most of the units before they can get to close enough range. At least that general should be taken care of. That cavalry is going to be the problem.
General flees! Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too!
And those Carthage chariots, let's see what to do with them. So it seems we are doing quite okay at the moment. The long-range missile units are performing better than expected. So I think the enemy is fleeing, except the unit of Pasternak mercenaries got caught here. by enemy missile cavalry. Okay. They are kind of acceptable losses. And then, oh, those chariots must be taken down. We don't have enough cavalry to lose them against those chariots. Okay, a clear victory. It seems I'm a bit too hesitant to take these battles. And let's see, can we combine some units here? Seems we need to let, I guess, these go in order to hire these mercenaries. They are getting reinforced. So this army will push towards Masaka, while this army will push towards Sinope. And if the other one gets there first, then it can try to move into or attack the other city as well. And let's send out some reinforcements. And I guess this is it. A defensive battle. Some phalanx pikemen. I think as this is defensive battle, we will be able to handle the enemies rather well.
Units, await my orders!
It's rocky ground. So I guess the enemy reinforcements will come from there. And I guess we will use the same formation as in last battle, even though this middle here is a bit weak at the moment. So let's spread these out. And then the skirmishers here. And the long range missile units at the back. With the general here and missile cavalry and cavalry as reserve.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
So is the enemy trying to flank us? A bit too many scythed chariots there. These can shoot the phalanx pikemen until they are clear to fire on those chariots. Okay. Time to fire the chariots. Hopefully we can break them rather soon. First chariot is down. Excellent. The bad news is that they're reinforcing. Okay, they panicked. Excellent. Okay.
General is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
So what's the situation here? Okay. Quite a few of the enemies are rallying. Not good. Then again, here they are breaking. Which is good. And then there is the enemy general. Let's try to take him down. Actually, these can hunt enemy general down. We will focus on these. Okay.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts. The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear.
This
now they
battle
flee.
was really a mess, but the important thing is that I think we were able to beat the enemy.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Attack quickly!
This is a
And the battle is ours, even though it was more than a bit chaotic, but we managed to snatch a victory. Okay, we have Office Operator. Excellent. So, what does it bring? Exile improves law. Where is the... Okay, seems to have a bit of rage. No matter, we have Adile. Okay, and Quester here. Okay. And in Athens, I think we can build whatever we like, as we have enough money. Comrade Redonum should be ours. It is. And we have pushed the Gauls out of here.
Orders! Forward!
And let's muster our strength to wage war against the Britons. And let's not attack Dacia. At the same time, I think we would have too many fronts then. Okay, two rather large armies. Here we can go around. By the way, where is our diplomat?
I shall speak with them at once. You are mistaken, sir. You are mistaken, sir.
Okay, and let's see if we can capture Carthage.
General! Engage the enemy!
And by the way, let's make the quick save. Or save, just in case.
General, prepare for battle! Victory! Settlement captured!
Quite nice loot. Let's retrain some troops. Train some more. And I think we will try to take Thapsus as well, even though it seems the Scipia will beat us there.
Fleet ready! Set sail!
But Carthage is really a prize. Okay, they didn't besiege it, so maybe we can find a decent area around there. I think we can send this general to Greece. Let's improve the walls. I think we will have the city growing soon enough. Improved mines are not bad. Let's get some more money. Okay. I think we will leave the infantry here to defend. While hunt the enemy general with cavalry, and let's bring Quintus Victor to Alasia to get a new army, so we can begin our conquest of Britons.
General, prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
And let's send some reinforcements from Carthage.
Imperator, move out. Moves depleted, sir. General,
And here in the east,
sir,
okay, the enemy has built a fort.
sir,
Don't help them.
sir. Onward.
Awaiting your command, Your Honor.
Of course, they are able to attack our backs soon, but I think we are able to push through.
General, sir. March. Out of move, sir.
Okay. We have quite a lot of missile troops, and they are trying to cross a river, which is practically, at least I hope, a suicide attack for them.
Hello. Units, await my orders.
So they can cross the river from two places. I think the hoplites will go to the center there. If they try to cross from there, the missile cavalry should be able to be of at least some service there. And then I think our most useful units here. Okay, it seems the enemy is going to cross from here, so the hoplites will form the core of our defense, while other units will support. And let's bring the barbarian mercenaries and the cavalry here as well. It's imperative to put these in phalanx formation before the enemy is able to engage. Let's see.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack. The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Can stop shooting. You as well. And let's try to take down the whole enemy army. think the road to the Pontic capital is open for us. Or is it their capital? A large city nonetheless. Okay, Patavimo grows. Let's cancel that and build the Imperial Palace. So I think we will have soon the reforms of Marius. In Armenium, let's have public baths in Byzantium, practice range, and in Alasia, I think highways are good. And are there some mercenaries here as well we could hire? Yes. Let's take them away from wandering.
March! Move depleted, sir. Imperator! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement under siege, sir!
Okay, that city should fall
General!
rather soon.
Besieging settlement, sir!
Hopefully Masaka as well.
Siege, sir!
Can I be of service? Your honor.
And
I shall speak with them at once.
okay. We cannot bribe that one.
Sir! Can't do it, sir! Forward! Moves depleted, sir! Imperator! Orders! Move out! General!
And let's see if we can capture Thapsus here.
Prepare for battle!
Okay. Unlikely. So we will need to draw some reinforcements from Carthage.
Orders! Sir! 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 Forward! Moves depleted, sir! Orders! General! Joining the
And he's supposed to go to maybe Corinth. Yeah, I think Corinth is a good place for him. And I think we have a turn. And in a couple of turns we will attack the... By the way, interesting attack. So there will be the right flank from which the garrison will attack, while we should be able to take down the initial enemy army with these. And we have quite cavalry heavy army here as well.
Send them to fight! Dishearten the enemy!
Actually, I shouldn't be wasting the javelins on this militia. But rather on the hoplites. Where's the other?
The enemy general flees! Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken. The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches! Army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
And these units must take down the elephants. And the cavalry here will act as a reserve. And the enemy here has some cavalry, skirmishers. One of the cavalry is general, and then this unit of elephants. Let's see if we can do some damage to the skirmishers. At least they are wavering. Okay, they broke. And let's just kill enough of them so that they won't be joining the battle anymore. Actually, if they cannot even defend the city, it would be even more useful. So now we will lose this cavalry. And the enemy once again has the initiative. Actually, we could try to snipe their general and elephants with these.
General flees! Press forward! The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack. The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Well, at least all of the elephants have been taken care of. And I think it will be an easy task to take the city next turn. Or rather, now. Okay. So, it's time to start training some units in northern Italy. Because we will soon assault Rome. And Carthage has pretty decent cities here. And here, of course, it's very beneficial that the Britons are preoccupied with the Germans or Germanians, which will make it quite a bit easier for us to engage them in a couple of turns. And so it's time to start training some troops. Hopefully we will get the Marian reforms soon. At least we can train urban cohorts in Patavium. Soon I think this one can return to Italy, as we are going to need generals. I think it will take at least 3 full armies to push to Rome, and Capua is very well defended as well. Then Bruttia's main forces are here in the east, so Pergamum must produce troops constantly.
General. Sir, engage the enemy. Victory! Settlement captured.
We are capturing quite good cities, it seems. We can actually train some triarii.
General,
Let's see if we can have Masaka as well. I think so.
victory! This land is Roman.
Are they kind of unable to build roads? Well, not my problem. And let's capture Tarsus soon. We will give them some rest. These can reinforce Ankara. And okay. Don't want alliance because then they will attack the Scythia. I think we can have an alliance with these, as they are most likely at war with Carthage. Finally, we can upgrade Segesta. Tilis, I think Legion Barracks won't be a poor choice. I think I shall combine these units, and some will be sent to retraining to Sinope, while the main army here will push towards Tarsus. Let's hire some Cilician pirates. From the north, let's bring some reinforcements to Masaka, and yeah, I think we are doing pretty okay. And in Alasia, I think everything is ready for an assault.
Move out!
And next turn, as I think we will be able to assault Trier,
Move depleted, sir.
as well as
Imperator,
Lugdunum.
forward!
Okay, here is a Spanish attack. I think
Forward!
these can come to reinforce as well as
Forward!
this army.
Sir! Sir! Forward!
And in Thapsus, I think we will send the army away, get some reinforcements from Carthage, and move towards the next city. Namely Cirta. Let's see if the Scipia can take that. No, we don't want ceasefire. Okay. The British are being pounded. So where are these? In Sparta.
General!
Okay, Okay, you can go to govern Corinth. And what's the matter with you? Okay, next turn the city is going to grow. I think that's the problem. And in Arminium, large temple of Jupiter. And in Byzantium we can build some fields. The enemy blockade won't last long. And we can besiege Tarsus, and I think next turn the enemy here is defeated. At least the Pontus is defeated. And what are the Carthaginians whining about this time? Guess nothing too much. And then... so this will hold 3 more turns.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Sir. Imperator, onward. No more moves, sir. Can't do it, sir.
Asia is quite weakly defended, but I think it will hold.
Orders. Attack. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Let's actually send this unit to be retrained there. It will give us some edge. There, or not necessarily edge, but at least it will help us a bit. The Gauls want ceasefire, no they don't, unfortunately. I think I could have accepted it. And this is going to be a difficult battle. Our garrison isn't that good. And the enemy has a quite strong army. But we will chase them with the city center. So basically okay, these Samnite gladiators will be our reserve, and guard our back. While the Astati forms our main battle line, and they will be supported by the Velites. And let's hope the towers do some damage to the enemy before they break through. Well, at least 3 enemies went down. Hopefully there are not too many bull warriors. They are one of the few basic units that have 2 hit points. Iberian infantry, naked fanatics,
Broken through the walls. The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken
some
them.
cavalry, warhounds. Let's see, this is going to be interesting, and the general there. And at least some of the enemies are going to flank us. Which means I need to bring the barbarian mercenaries here as well. Unfortunately, Iberian infantry is quite bad. And we have held the enemy's initial rush. Now this is getting interesting. If the general falls, the enemy general falls, I think we should be able to hold.
The gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Well, then maybe we won't be able to hold. Okay, a loss. I think we need to try to send some reinforcements down there. Sparta, we can have the palace there. Let's build some slaves to decrease public order. And in Sparta we have a new family member, he will be sent to Byzantium. And in Segesta I think we will start with port, then improved roads, Pergamum, army barracks. We could train Triarii, but I think as blacksmith will be more useful there. Massilia, more population is important there. Alasia, I think Cyrus, and in Carthage, even bigger temple. Or actually, let's build sewers so that we won't have a plague. And in Masaka, let's make an arena. And let's take down the last Pontic city.
Settlement captured.
And we could actually take control of these forts.
Sir. Prepare for battle.
Okay, that's quite a decent army. I think we will need reinforcements there.
Territory. Engage the enemy.
And here this need to be fought manually. Trier should fall to us rather easily, but I think manual battle is required there as well. What about this army? I think we will need to reinforce. And I think this is a good place to save. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also post comments about the strategy or tactics I should use. And I have also started live streaming about some of these games I have played. The streams may include some other games as well, but there won't be commentary. But you can comment then, and I will of course respond to your comments. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.